Well, you know, many people are familiar with the story of Phantom of the Opera because of its blockbuster Andrew Lloyd Webber musical adaptation. But there is another musical version, and it predates Lloyd Webber's version. This one is written by Maury Yeston and Arthur Kopit, and it is regarded by a lot of theater goers as much fuller and richer than the one we're all familiar with. It opens at the Manatee Performing Arts Center this Friday, and artistic director Rick Kirby has all of the details about this different approach to Phantom of the Opera. What makes it different, Rich?
Well, it does have the same characters. It has the Phantom, of course, Christine, and that love triangle, and it is set in the same place. The difference really is the score and the book. It's so much more lush and beautiful, and it really develops the story of the Phantom. You understand who he is. You get his backstory, his mother's story, so you have a lot more sympathy for that character.
So you care about him a lot more.
Exactly.
You see a little bit more. Yeah, because, you know, like movies, a lot of times, you only get a little bit. You don't know that backstory and can add so much.
The sequel. That's when you get the
Yes, that's true. That's what we usually have to
now we
wait
get it all
for.
in one.
But it's still a musical.
It is, and the score is just so beautiful, and they kind of play more into that classical, more operetta style. And if you're a fan of opera or ballet, we have both of those featured in the show as well.
Oh.
And we see a little bit here, a little taste of it.
Yeah.
What scene are we in here? In the beginning?
This is the very beginning. We set up that we're in the Paris opera, and the bells underneath the opera. So.
Oh, this is my first show I've ever seen the other version, and I've seen it so many times since in New York, so to be able to see this other version is exciting. And what are the ages of some of these actors and actresses?
Well, the lady who's playing her, Christine, she's only 18, and this is an enormously challenging role, and she does such a fantastic job. It is a difficult show to cast, just because it is so vocally challenging. It has that operetta style, and the ranges that these characters have to play are just amazing.
Wow, I can imagine.
So we're seeing some really top talents in this.
Absolutely, and we're ready to shine.
Are they from Manatee County? Where'd you find these people?
They find us. Like, I knock on wood every time I say that, but we are lucky that we live in an area that is so rich with talent. But they come from as far as from Tampa, from Venice, so they travel because that's roles that they love to do.
Well, we're going to see a performance. Set this up for us.
Well, the song we're about to sing is called Home, and the character Christine, which is played by Sophia Masterson, she's been assigned as a costume mistress working backstage, and she's longing to be on stage, and she talks about home is really, it's the stage for her. And she meets the Phantom there, who hears her sing for the very first time, and that's played by James Hyde, and they're going to be accompanied by the wonderful Rick Bogner.
All right.
Wonderful. Okay, take it away.
All my life I've been waiting in my mind in a rocking chair for my fancy to take the air. I would know the time. Home, where music fills the air, and I'm home where 1,000 lovers cry, swoon and sigh, and I'm home where every violin plays a treat as sweet as a honeycomb. Wherever music plays, I know I'm home.
That voice, that music in the air, every choice, every syllable, each note, how they float, and her tone, a miracle of silk spun to gold, unfolding in polychrome. And when I hear it, how I know I'm home. Dreams,
My dreams
I've lived within my dreams.
My dreams,
Now it seems I've awakened and they're real.
if they're real, if one day
She walks upon this stage from these wings and lays underneath this dome. And if she sings
guessing you just didn't decide one day you'd like to try out for this and you'd never sung before. What's your background?
Since I was little, I've always been doing theater in the Sarasota area, Manatee area. So
Your mask is scaring me.
Your voices are absolutely incredible.
Yes.
It has me so excited to hear this score. It's
Tell us
just
about the
beautiful.
guy under the mask.
Well, this time last year, I was here in an airline uniform.
Oh, yes, I remember
I
that.
was here as a pilot.
We would have never guessed.
We didn't have a guess. But, I'm
Now the
back
Phantom.
and I'm ugly as ever.
Your voice remains beautiful.
Thank you.
What do you think of this adaptation? Do you like it?
I love it. The score is so lush and beautiful, and
Absolutely gorgeous. Such a pleasure to be able to perform it.
We got to hear more of this. It is Friday, the 21st through May 8th. And for more information and for tickets, go to ManateePerformingArtsCenter.com.